Friends, if we leave the water problems to deteriorate like this year after year and take no actions to improve upon, then we need not search anyone to blame for the situation we are going to land into. Same scenario if it is allowed to continue. More and more metros and major cities will join the list of places with deteriorating water quantity and quality. Immediately, we don't have any other option but to take a concrete step and eliminate the threat once for all. Don't forget, in our country, there are places where bores are simply overflowing due to oversaturated groundwater. When our population was around 45 crores in 1960, no water problems were there as far as scarcity is concerned. By 2000, we started discussing groundwater depletion and water has become a bottled commodity. Our population was 106 crores then. Now, after 2020, when our population has crossed 140 crores, many metros and cities are experiencing severe water shortages. Groundwater has fallen to rock bottom. By 2030, our population is projected to be 150 crores plus. With that, list of cities that may be experiencing severe water woes will grow exponentially. We have to deal with this situation firmly now. And to do that, this issue has to be split into two parts. First, for the water that is already available with us as of now, we have to clearly define how efficiently we are going to use it. And second, what are we going to do with the water that we are receiving regularly during rainy season? In between our actual water requirement and consumption, a huge wastage component is also involved if we measure it using water meters. Average consumption for a family varies from 9,000 liters per month to a huge 40,000 liters per month. Means in reality, we can reduce our city's average per family water consumption just by consciously monitoring all our activities like washing hands, face, bathing, washing utensils, clothes, everything. All this offers a lot of opportunity to conserve water. Many families again clean the utensils after it is already cleaned by the maid. Still worst, many of them do with their RO water. We all should in fact install a water meter in our house and every month voluntarily must know how much was our water consumption for the month. Measures discussed so far have a potential to save around 19 cubic kilometer of water. If you have not seen those videos, please watch them in our channel. We should not miss any opportunity to save water. You are aware that our groundwater withdrawal is around 230 cubic kilometer per year. And in spite of the fact that we are receiving 4,000 cubic kilometer of water as rain, our ground table is still falling. Means we need to work a lot on our groundwater management. To protect the water resources already available with us, in addition to all the measures that we have already discussed in our earlier videos, we also have to prevent or rectify any water leakages that are happening around us. Preventing even a drop going waste without doing some useful work is what we have to focus on. To prove the power of a drop, we have actually measured the water it wastes in 1 minute and extrapolated it for 1 year and found that it wastes around 13,362 liters in 1 year. Addressing similar problems like this, we can save approximately 98,000 liters water in a year. Most of the commodes, be it an Indian one or a Western one, can develop wastages due to leakages if rubber gaskets washer is worn out. All you have to do is to look closely into the commodes and you will find flow that is usually more than the video just we have shown to you. This can waste around 1 lakh liter per annum just from one commode. Friends, all these wastages are due to one leakage only. You can understand the potential. Before we proceed further, let's understand what exactly is 1 lakh liter. A tanker carries 5,000 liters of water. 1 lakh liter is equivalent to 20 tankers. A commode can waste around 20 tankers of water in a year. We may not be exaggerating if we say that a society, if just looks into their commodes regularly, may not be purchasing the tanker or may not be purchasing the water in tankers. These small wastages, if we prevent at source, can save a lot of water for the nation. Suppose all such type of wastages are happening in 1 crore houses in our country. A drop can waste around 0.14 cubic kilometer of water. Leaking tap or a leaking pipe can waste 0.98 cubic kilometer of water. And a commode can waste up to 1 cubic kilometer of water. Put together it is 2.1 cubic kilometer. A huge wastage of water. So, for heaven's sake, look inside the commode. It may be draining our groundwater. Yes, we have to save what we have with us now and store when it rains. While harvesting rainwater, we must also know the procedure for calculating the amount of rainwater harvested in any area. 1 liter means a square meter area or 1 meter by 1 meter size of area receiving 1 mm of rain. Rainfall is normally measured in mm, which means for any area converted into square meter, if multiplied by rain received in mm, we get the water received in that area in liters. For example, your house roof is 20 meter by 18 meter. Total roof area is 360 square meter. Say during June to September 2021, average rainfall was 860 mm in your area. So the total rain received over your house rooftop was 360, your area multiplied by 868, the rainfall. That is equal to 3,12,480 liters. Now suppose your average monthly water consumption is 1000 liters. So for a year you consume 1,00,000 to 20,000 liters. And thus you have received 1,92,000 liters surplus water from your house alone. True, you cannot save each and every drop that falls on your rooftop. As such, first 2-3 days rain is normally not collected as it carries a lot of atmospheric pollutants and of course the roof dust. We have made a practice of sweeping the roof before every rainy season. Still a safe more than 1,00,000 liter is available from your house that can be sent underground. Let us assume only 1 crore houses of average roof size of 360 square meter are saving rainwater every year. We take only 2,00,000 liters per year saving. Only the water that can go underground is considered. Then the total water saved will be of the tune of 2 cubic kilometer. Put together, leakage wastages plus house rainwater harvesting has a potential to save more than 4 cubic kilometer of water. If harvesting over just 1 crore houses can capture 2 cubic kilometer, think about the potential of open areas like parks, roads, everywhere it rains. As we have already said, we are getting approximately 4,000 cubic kilometer of rainfall every year in our area, in our country. You might have observed that rainwater harvesting in 1 crore houses is able to save only 2 cubic kilometer. It is so because it happens during a limited period, during the rainy season. RO water savings and bore overflow savings much more to the tune of 20 cubic kilometer it saves as it happens throughout the year. So as we said, we need to focus on all the water that is already available with us. Dear friends, we need to save each and every drop of water, be it this or this. Each drop of water saved today will protect us from the water woes of tomorrow. This practice we have to follow for a whole 1 decade. And needless to say that this action will change the complete water scenario in our country. Let's take control of the situation. Water is disappearing from many cities for obvious reasons. Now this is the action time. Otherwise also we have to bring back and restore the groundwater at any cost, as many environmental issues are linked to it. Global warming, sea water level, degradation and disappearance of groundwater, all these things are interlinked. In our next video, we will be discussing still more opportunities of saving water. Keep monitoring our channel. Keeping the tomorrow of our next generation in mind, together let's save water today.